Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what to play in Endgame of Throne and Liberty. You have just reached level 50, and what now? Where to go and what to do? As one real mmorpg, this game have lots of content to offer. PvP wise and PvE wise, crafting, guild system, sieges, many interesting life skills also in the future. But in today's video, you will see in details what to do in Endgame of Throne and Liberty. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. As you can see, I'm already here playing Throne and Liberty on servers in Korea from day 1, from December 7, 2023. I am playing and live streaming every evening on Twitch. Visit me on Twitch every evening about 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of Throne and Liberty. Also, make sure to check my YouTube channel because I already have about 300 videos. Yes, you heard right, about 300 videos regarding Throne and Liberty, and I'm preparing lots of new guides for new players, news and updates for open beta and for global release of this title. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video, and that is Endgame of Throne and Liberty. As you can see, I'm right here in the game, looking everything incredible. I'm inside of Stongar Castle. I'll talk a little bit later about sieges. Let's talk first about PvE. What you can play as a PvE player. So you have lots of content what you can play solo and as a party in a party with other players. I can show you here Secret Dungeons, Tidal Tower and Gate of Infinity are dungeons which you can play solo. You don't need party for these dungeons. You can see here you can go floor by floor in this Tidal Tower kind of dungeon, kill different kind of bosses and mobs, get different kind of rewards, or in Gate of Infinity you can fight to achieve better results regarding defeating mobs in the shorter time. So this is solo content, solo dungeons of Throne and Liberty. I'll talk in a second about open world dungeons of Throne and Liberty. That is another interesting concept of this game. Now regarding party dungeons of Throne and Liberty, I can show you here huge diversity of beautiful dungeons to play already from level 20. Early during leveling, you'll be getting introduced into Dungeons of Throne and Liberty. You will play this in group with other players. Later you'll go in these dungeons, 1 star, and in endgame you'll play tier 2 Dungeons of Throne and Liberty. There will be many changes to dungeon system of Throne and Liberty coming this summer on servers in Korea. That means one day in the future in global version of the game also, right? Dungeons will have 30 levels of difficulty. Yes, you heard right. 30 levels of difficulty. That's a story for another video. However, just to let you know, regarding PvE, it doesn't matter. Do you want to play solo or in party with other players? You can play dungeons, lots of different kind of dungeons, amazing dungeons in Throne and Liberty. Also, to help you on that journey, we have a matchmaking system. This matchmaking system is working perfectly, and it's also inter-server, cross-server matchmaking system. Imagine for global release of Throne and Liberty how useful will be this system. It doesn't matter which dungeon you want to enter. Are you DPS, tank or healer? You can enter these dungeons very, very fast because of this amazing party matchmaking system. What else can you play in Endgame of Throne and Liberty? You can go into crafting. In this game, crafting is very, very important. You can see here, you can craft weapons, armor, accessories, different kind of food, skill books, basically almost everything in the game. Materials you will gather on different kind of ways. Some of the materials you can gather in open world. Yes, there is a gathering system in Throne and Liberty, but also you can get different kind of materials, right? Different kind of, you can see items in dungeons, also drop in different kind of activities in the game. Also, it's very important to say regarding the life skills of Throne and Liberty, currently in the game, we don't have dedicated system regarding life skills, but during this summer, big updates are coming on servers in Korea with introduction of dedicated life skills. Fishing, cooking and amitoi hunting is coming to this game, and I have no doubt in the future developers of this game, NCSoft, they will further expand life skill system. So life skills in Throne and Liberty currently at the moment when I'm making this video, they don't exist like dedicated system. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can still go out there in the open world, you can gather different kind of materials or food, actually not food, you can gather herbs, for example, right? But however, we don't have dedicated life skill system. Nevertheless, it's coming very soon to the game. Another thing which you can do in Throne and Liberty, if you are not PvE player, you can play PvP. How to play PvP? There are so many ways that you can play PvP in Throne and Liberty. Let's start with massive sieges. As you can see here on the map, yes, huge open world map of Throne and Liberty with teleportation system. Here on the lower part of the map, we currently have first castle, Stoneguard Castle. Later, with new updates, we should get more castles. However, just to let you know, big sieges are happening here with more than 3,000 people participating in each siege. It's amazing. It's amazing experience. This massive PvP content is one of the reasons why we like to play real MMORPGs like Throne and Liberty. However, that is not over. You can participate into guild versus guild kind of PvP. Also, that is important. In Throne and Liberty, guild system is highly developed and very, very important. I could say that in endgame especially, guild system is very important, but already during leveling, you'll get so many benefits, not only rewards, guild skills, guild contracts. There is so many things to do regarding guild versus guild PvP, right? There are so many things to do within guild system of Throne and Liberty. I know that many players will enjoy that system, so check it out, guild versus guild PvP content. However, story is still not over. I can show you here on this part of the user interface. Every now and then, you can see here on this schedule, there are special PvP local and regional events. Basically, every 3 hours in the game, you need to check the schedule. Certain parts of the map are becoming PvP zone. By entering that PvP zone, you are automatically assigned to one of the 3 factions and you start to PvP. So you can do a lots of PvP within local and regional events. Also, some world bosses, not all of them, some world bosses are PvP. That means while you are killing world boss, open world boss, there will be PvP. Some world bosses, however, are PvE. That's a story for another video. I have done that video already on my YouTube channel. You are entering special rift. There is no PvP, for example, on this world boss or on this world boss. So there are different world bosses. Some bosses are PvP, you are doing PvP while killing the boss, and some bosses are PvE in open world dungeons. You can see everything here on this schedule. Also, these local and regional events where you can usually play PvP, some of these events are peaceful. That means there is no PvP. Where else can you play PvP? It's very simple. I can show you here on this part of the map. Let's go here. This here, you can see here in this part of my screen, is a big, beautiful Saurodoma island. Actually, let's go over there. I want to show you how beautiful is that island. Over there on that island, during day, you can see you can teleport. During night, you cannot teleport. You can see here on this island, huge island, during day, there is no PvP. But during night, it's open PvP zone. There is no PK system, there is no karma system in this game. However, during night, you can play on this Saurodoma island PvP as much as you like. With your friends, alone, it's actually really amazing. Look at this island. It's really incredible. However, also, additionally, during night, you can play PvP in open world dungeons of Throne and Liberty. Open world dungeons, that is very interesting concept of this game. So basically what that means, you can go solo over there or in party with other players. You can enter these dungeons. For example, this dungeon here, you can enter only during rain. Don't worry, all other dungeons of Throne and Liberty, open world dungeons of Throne and Liberty, you can enter also during sunny weather, normal weather. This dungeon specifically, Sanctum of Desire, you can enter only during rainy weather, and during night, this here is a PvP zone. Currently, during day, you can see PvE zone. You can come here. That is very, very important. That is also another thing which you can do in endgame of Throne and Liberty. You can come here in open world dungeons of Throne and Liberty and farm different kind of materials and finish these yellow quests. You can see these yellow quests. They are very rewarding. You are getting them from these contracts. You can buy 24 contracts every week for these quests. I have done already dedicated video on my YouTube channel. These quests are very rewarding. They're giving you very interesting items. And also with Abyss currency, special Abyss currency which you are getting from these quests, you can also craft purple gear. Not the best gear in the game, nevertheless, one of the most interesting gears in the end game. So many things to do, PvP wise, PvE wise. However, story is not over. What else can you do in Throne and Liberty? I already mentioned open world raids on bosses. Big bosses, right, appear very often in open world. You can go on PvP and PvE bosses. It's a different concept a little bit. I have done already a video on my YouTube channel. Check that video. Also, what is very important regarding Throne and Liberty to say, you can go, if you want, of course, you will need to do that. You need to upgrade your skills. How to upgrade your skills? That's a story for another video, which I already have on my YouTube channel. Make sure to check it out. However, just to let you know, you need to gather different kind of materials to upgrade your skills. Craft skill books. Also, you need to work on your weapon mastery. That will also buff power of your character. There are so many things to do in Throne and Liberty. What else can you do? You can collect Amitoys. Amitoys are basically your pets, which will heal you. They are healing you a little bit all the time while they are following you, and also they are looting items from the ground for you. You can collect lots of different kind of Amitoys. Don't worry, nothing pay to win about these Amitoys, but you can collect Amitoys. Also, you can collect Guardians. In special situations, when situations get tough, you can use these Guardians to help you. You can transform yourself into these Guardians. Transformation system, morph system is very important in Throne and Liberty. There are no mounts in Throne and Liberty. Here in this game, while you are running very fast, while you are gliding through air, or while you are swimming, you are getting special transformation, so you can collect different kind of transformations with different kind of benefits. There are so many things to do in this game. This is absolutely incredible. Still, I didn't mention regarding PvP arenas. Just recently we have get added to the game free versus free PvP arenas. Amazing arenas. They still need to adjust a little bit in-game features of these arenas because we have get them just a few weeks back, actually a few days now back since I'm making this video. We have get free versus free arenas, and also in the future it's officially confirmed we are getting 2 versus 2 arena and 6 versus 6 arena. There will be many battlefields and arenas in the future. Regarding new region and new zone, that is coming very soon. Let me show you here on the map. Let's go on the map. Where is the map? Let me show you here on the map. Very soon, we are getting this summer new region. Look at this. New zone with new level cap 55. New system regarding skills. We are getting artifact system. We are getting runes. We are getting gemstones. You will need to collect these in the future. You'll have that probably for a global release of the game. Probably, I'm not sure, but probably yes. There are so many things to do in Throne and Liberty. And this is just short preview. You can check some other dedicated videos on my YouTube channel where I go into details regarding different kind of builds for weapons, regarding crafting, regarding life skills. I'm preparing lots of videos regarding PvE dungeons, regarding PvP content, regarding everything what you need to know about Throne and Liberty. You'll find it here on my YouTube channel. For this video, shortly, this is very short preview, what you can do in endgame of Throne and Liberty. Very soon on my YouTube channel, before global release of this title, you will see even more dedicated video to go in details what to actually do daily. What to do daily in Throne and Liberty in endgame right after you reach level 50. But for this evening, just to let you know, wow, this is impressive, right? Huge diversity of beautiful content to play. PvP wise, PvE wise, crafting, life skills are coming, arenas, guild system, boss raids, open world dungeons, whatever you have in your mind to play in this beautiful new upcoming MMORPG, Throne and Liberty have it. So this is a short guide to explain you what to play in endgame of Throne and Liberty. Like I said, very soon on my YouTube channel you will see dedicated video regarding daily things. Every day what you need to do in this game, you will see that video very soon on my YouTube channel. For this evening you are fully updated regarding endgame of Throne and Liberty. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Throne and Liberty video.